Welcome to Comparative VPN YouTube channel. Today's video will be an in-depth review of Surfeasy VPN. Surfeasy VPN is one of the most basic, empty and shallow VPNs I've ever seen that also deems itself as a premium VPN and doesn't offer even a free trial. That would be okay if we're talking about proven and renowned VPNs like ExpressVPN and CyberGhost, but with the level of performance you will get from this Canadian VPN, buying Surfeasy VPN will be a waste of money. And there you have it. I immediately told you this is a very bad VPN that you shouldn't buy. However, my job is to make sure you get a better VPN than this one, and for that reason, I'm going to give you two VPN alternatives at the end of my Surfeasy VPN review. But before I do that, make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever we publish a new VPN review like this one. Starting off my Surfeasy VPN review, I must talk about applications and ease of use. First, let's talk about applications because there aren't many of them. You can install Surfeasy VPN on Windows, Mac, iOS and Android, so don't expect routers, smart TVs, Fire Stick TV and other platforms supported by much better premium VPNs. Also, it allows for up to 5 simultaneous connections in a single account, which is good to know in case you find this VPN useful and you want to share your subscription with your family or friends. The applications of Surfeasy VPN are a completely different story. I use my Windows PC as a daily driver, and on this platform I can't even use the application properly. When you open it, it appears down in the bottom right part of the screen next to taskbar, and as soon as you click anywhere else, the app disappears in a millisecond. You can't make the application window larger, you can't move it anywhere on the screen, nothing. Oh, and should I mention that the application takes ages to connect to the server you want, or perhaps the fact that it's buggy as hell and freezes at least 5 times during the day just to restart and do the same over and over again. Connecting to the server you want is easy, however, and you need to click on this country right here to open a server list. Click once on the country you want and you will establish a connection to the VPN server in that country. To disconnect, of course, click on this connection button right here and the connection will be stopped. During all of that, the connection times are so slow that I had to count out the waiting times to make the video less boring for you to watch. Usually, we should open the settings menu to reveal the security features inside the application, but now these security features are non-existent. So yeah, as you might have guessed, in this Surfeasy VPN review, we are going to talk about security and privacy or lack thereof. Surfeasy VPN allegedly uses 256-bit encryption to secure your connection, with no IP and DNS leak protection, no automatic kill switch and support for only one protocol, OpenVPN. On the website, we can see the feature called Add Tracker Blocking, which you can also see in the app right here. And this tells us that this is some sort of an ad blocker that also blocks trackers similar to CyberSec in NordVPN, for example. But when using it, I didn't notice any difference and the ads and pop-ups were still present. Furthermore, advanced security features are not available here, so don't expect split tunneling, multi-hop servers and other quote-unquote fancy features you would get from ExpressVPN or CyberGhost. Jumping to the privacy policy of Surfeasy VPN and I'm immediately redirected to NortonLifeLock, also known as Symantec in the past, which is the parent company of this VPN based in the United States. That tells us that the company is at the forefront of the Five Eyes Alliance because the United States is a founding member of this group of countries responsible for mass data collection, sharing and surveillance. This isn't exactly the greatest news, which you can see in the privacy policy. Surfeasy VPN collects quite a lot of information and store logs of your IP address, device name and type, operating system version, aggregate bandwidth usage, language and a few more bits of information. On the other hand, it will not store your browsing history and DNS queries, for instance, but the information it collects, seemingly for justified reasons, is enough to make this provider an unsafe VPN to use. As soon as you see that your IP address is collected, you should immediately avoid that VPN at all costs, because through your IP address, VPN providers can find out pretty much anything about you, including your real location and even browsing history. So yeah, all in all, Surfeasy VPN isn't safe and secure as a premium VPN should be, and in fact, some free VPNs are way better in this regard, for example, ProtonVPN. To proceed with my Surfeasy VPN review, I need to see how fast this VPN actually is. What you see on the screen is my native internet speed, and I will use 2 servers to test Surfeasy VPN and determine how big the speed reduction will be. One server will be located in Germany, which is very close to my real location, and one in the United States, just to see how well Surfeasy VPN performs in different scenarios and servers. As you can see, I'm already connected to the VPN server in Germany. So let's revisit the speed test website and initiate the speed test. After the speed test is completed, the results are all but great. Right from the get-go, the speed reduction is very significant, with my ping going over 150 milliseconds, which is very disappointing. Now I'm connected to the server in the United States, so let's once again revisit the speed test website and initiate the speed test for the last time. As I anticipated, the results are much worse, and my download and upload speeds pretty much hit the rock bottom, while the ping exceeded 300 milliseconds, making browsing, streaming and downloading a very unpleasant experience. With speeds this low, Surfeasy VPN will not impress even the least demanding users that are better off with ExpressVPN or even CyberGhost instead. In the next part of our Surfeasy VPN review, we need to perform a streaming test and see if we can unblock different streaming platforms abroad. In this review, I will use Netflix and BBC iPlayer. For Netflix, I will use the US catalog and I will try to unblock the movie Batman: The Killing Joke, which is available exclusively in the United States and I can't find it, as you can see, after which I will connect to the UK server and try to watch BBC iPlayer. First, let's connect to a server in the United States, and then let's go back to Netflix and refresh the page. After refreshing the page, surprisingly, we can see the movie right here, which means that Netflix US works. But let's try to confirm what I said by trying to watch the movie. Needless to say, the movie works flawlessly, but I must stop the footage to prevent any copyright issues. I'm now disconnected from the US server and I will try to watch BBC iPlayer. As expected, it gives me the error message because I'm not located in the UK, but let's connect to the server in this country, and then let's go back to the website and refresh the page. And after refreshing the page, as you can see, the error message is still here, and I still can't watch BBC iPlayer, which means that I can't use Surfeasy VPN to unblock this streaming platform. In the streaming test of our Surfeasy VPN review, the VPN fails miserably even though it can unblock Netflix US. This is because it doesn't work with BBC iPlayer and offers insanely slow speeds that are all but capable of streaming. A bare-bones VPN like Surfeasy isn't going to impress you with its server network. It's like trying to do everything with 50% effort rather than doing one thing with 100% effort. This is how Surfeasy VPN feels to use. I'll be short and to the point in this section of the Surfeasy VPN review. It has 16 countries to choose from, and around 80% of them are located in Europe, with a few exceptions like Singapore, Japan and the United States. On the website it says 31 and still increasing, which couldn't be farther from the truth because I counted them all inside the app. According to the website, there are 2,000 servers, which I honestly don't believe, and dedicated P2P and streaming servers are not here either. So, if you want a VPN with significantly more servers, CyberGhost is a much better option, offering more than 7,000 servers in 90 countries. Before we talk about the price in our Surfeasy VPN review, we also must mention the non-existent customer support. And I'm not joking, 24/7 support isn't available on the website, and the VPN displays its email as a means of getting the required help. The support team works 9 to 5, so if you send an email at 10 PM, let's say, you will have to wait for at least 11 hours to get a response. Luckily, there's a help center that you can contact if you're located in Canada, UK or the US, but bear in mind that this is the help center of NortonLifeLock, so it's questionable whether or not you can get the required help this way quickly and easily. And now we've come to the pricing in our Surfeasy VPN test. This should be a cheap VPN, right? Well, to a certain extent, let's put it that way. The VPN offers two plans in total, a monthly plan at $6 a month and the annual plan at around $30 in total, or about $2.5 a month. Both plans have a 14-day money-back guarantee, however, so you will not have a lot of time to test it out, which is not a good thing. Overall, we can see that Surfeasy VPN is really cheap, but even for this price, you should not buy this VPN. If I'm 100% honest, I think that this shouldn't be a paid VPN in the first place. And if you're going to spend money on a VPN, a very cheap alternative is CyberGhost. With 7,000 servers in 90 countries, many security features that Surfeasy VPN doesn't have, a no logging policy, 24/7 support, much faster speeds, and dedicated P2P and streaming servers for torrenting and unblocking many streaming platforms abroad. Or perhaps a bit more expensive option is ExpressVPN, and this VPN is vastly better than Surfeasy VPN. It offers 3,000 servers in 94 countries, the fastest speeds on the market, a verified no-logging policy, rock-solid security, 24/7 support, and if you want, you can even unblock at least 15 Netflix catalogs and other streaming platforms with no issues by using ExpressVPN. Just in case you don't want to use Surfeasy VPN, which is a good decision by the way, I left links to both VPNs down in the description below the video, so you can check them out and claim special discounts on their long-term plans. So let's conclude our Surfeasy VPN review and test. I won't waste your time. You should not buy Surfeasy VPN simply because it offers nothing good for the price. Even its applications are painful to use, and with a small server network, no security features, untrustworthy logging practices, slow speeds, and unreliable customer support, buying Surfeasy VPN will be a waste of money. But if you go for CyberGhost or ExpressVPN, you will be able to enjoy a premium VPN experience at affordable prices, plus a 45 or 30-day money-back guarantee respectively, just in case you want to get your money back if you don't like any of these VPNs. With that said, this was all for today's video. We hope you liked it, and if you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and stay with us because many more VPN reviews are coming very soon. See you in the next video. Bye!